Today's the 23rd, isn't it?
What?
Today is the 23rd, isn't it?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
You wish to add something to our discussion, Dr. Ryan?
Well, sir, I was just thinking that perhaps there's another possibility we might consider. Ramius might be trying to defect.
Do you mean to suggest that this man has
Proceed, Mr. Ryan.
Well, Ramius trained most of their officer corps, which would put him in a position to select men willing to help him. But he's not Russian. He's Lithuanian by birth, raised by his paternal grandfather, a fisherman. And he has no children, no ties to leave behind. And today is the first anniversary of his wife's death.
Oh, come on. You're just an analyst. What can you possibly know what goes on in this mine?
I know Ramius, General. He's nearly a legend in the submarine community. He's been a maverick his entire career. I actually met him once at an embassy dinner. Have you ever met Captain Ramius, General?
Admiral Hollis, how long before Ramius could be in a position to fire his missiles at us?
4 days.
All right. I'll brief the president. That'll be all, gentlemen. Dr. Ryan, would you stay for a moment, please?
I said, speak your mind, Jack, but Jesus.
You slammed the door on the general pretty hard, Jack.
That was not my intention, sir.
Oh, yes, it was. He was patronizing you, and you stomped on him. My opinion, he deserved it. Listen, I'm a politician, which means I'm a cheat and a liar. And when I'm not kissing babies, I'm stealing their lollipops. But it also means that I keep my options open. So, let's assume for a minute that you're right, and this Russian intends to defect. What do you suggest we do about it?
We definitely grabbed the boat, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. We're not talking about some stray pilot with a MiG. We're talking about several $1 billion worth of Soviet state property. They're gonna want it back.
Maybe it's enough then just to get some people on board and inspect it. Call it whatever you want to, a Coast Guard safety inspection.
So how do we proceed?
Well, first we would need to contact the commanders in the Atlantic directly. The Russians get one whiff of this through the regular communication circuits, the game is up. Second, we need to figure out what can we do to help them. We need to devise a plan to intercede, ready to go at a moment's notice. And third, somebody's got to go out there and make contact with Ramius and find out what his intentions really are.
Okay, when do you leave?
Wait a minute. The general was right. I am not field personnel. I am only an analyst.
You're perfect. I can't ask any of these characters to go. One, they don't believe in it. Two, they'd never stake their reputation on a hunch. Whereas you
are expendable.
Something like that. I'll give you 3 days to prove your theory correct. After that, we'll have to hunt down Ramius and destroy him. What are you doing?